Maps, Will. Will, there's something I think you ought to know. Talk to you later, okay?
What is it, Lester? What is it? For Christ's sake, spit it out.
Oh, well, I was just talking to Mitch, and he was saying that Galt and a couple of deputies were a little hard on the guy.
Assholes. Doesn't make one goddamn bit of difference, Dave, and you know it. Look, if one of my deputies gets out of line with a prisoner, then the prisoner comes to me with it. And if I find out it's like he says, I kicked the deputy's ass. Me. The law. That's the way it's gotta be. People start fucking around with the law and all hell breaks loose. Whatever possessed God in heaven to make a man like Rambo?
God didn't make Rambo. I made him.
Who the hell are you?
Sam Trotman. Colonel Samuel Trotman.
Look, we're a little busy this morning, Colonel. What can I do for you?
I've come to get my boy.
Your boy?
I recruited him. I trained him. I commanded him in Vietnam for 3 years. I'd say that makes him mine.
As soon as that sheriff walks out of the station, yeah, you know, there is no over-complex thinking of it. You know exactly who everyone, and that's what you like. It's so simplified for you. But also, we've now seen this 1,000 times.
Yep.
But prior to this, I was trying to think, like, where is the movie that inspired this? I know the book, and I couldn't think of it. I couldn't think of the movie that was Rambo before Rambo. I'm sure there's something out there. But I remember as a kid, this was the first time we saw a guy pushed to the edge who takes the law like in his own hands, and he's like the battered, broken Vietnam veteran, but with all the skill set that nothing is over. Nothing is over. You asked me, I didn't ask you. You know, it's just so brilliant when he's pushed. And you know, and honestly, what's real, I think, good about it is Denny. He pushes him, but gets to the point several times in the movie where his expression sort of conveys that he does know he's gone too far.
Yeah.
And especially when, like, the state troopers are there and the one guy's like, hey, I should tell you, they roughed him up in the cell. And the state trooper, the head of the state troopers is like, who was in Deliverance. It's so funny you mentioned Deliverance earlier. He's like, fucking assholes. And he's like, hey, man, this is not you shut up. I run the department, you know. And he's like, but he realizes that there has been some missteps and misappropriation of justice that probably could have diffused this. Of course, if you diffuse it, bro, you got no movie, right?
Well, and you just brought it up too. In the very beginning, Stallone does that great job of in the cop car going, "Why are you pushing me?"
Yeah. Oh, it starts early, doesn't it?
And it's just because he's like, you know, he's pushing it, and it just yeah, like even I kind of go, don't push this dude. Like he's being very kind of, hey man, why are you pushing me?
Why are you pushing me? I haven't done anything to you. It's so good. So good. And then just that bit where he's like telling him all the derogatory things that are basically a put down, like, why don't you get yourself a haircut?
Yeah.
Why don't you clean up your act and kind of live up more to our standards? And then, of course, he takes him to the bridge. And what does that dude do? He thinks about it for 5 seconds. And he's like, I'm walking back over that bridge. And from there, whatever happens. And that is just such a great Jerry Goldsmith's music. It's so brilliant. It's just like, you just know it's like impending implosion, right? It's like, here we go.
Where the hell do you think you're going? Hey, I'm talking to you, goddamn. Hey, see some ID. All right, you're under arrest. You hear me? Now put your hands on the car. Now you put your hands on the car and you spread them. Now you're going to put your hands on that car. How you do it, you decide right now. Get your legs back. Get them back. Yeah, you try to be nice to some people. Well, what do we have here, huh? Why would you be carrying a knife like this?
Hunting.
Don't be a wise guy. What do you hunt with a knife?
Maybe.
Worlds collide, man. It's like it is up and running. And then, what's clever is I do feel it's all plausible when he busts out of the jailhouse. Like, you look at that and you think, I buy him getting out like that. I buy him slamming those guys that aren't ready for it. And they're getting bashed. And he gets through and they don't know what's happening. They've never dealt with that. They probably haven't dealt with that character-wise anyway. And he busts out and he's throwing them through windows and stuff. And it's just, oh.
Well, and there's that great setup that has been used now 1,000 times, but when they come at him with the straight razor and he has the flashback,
Yeah.
again, kudos to Stallone. He played the kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm fucking losing it, and then boom, 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 and then he's out on the motorcycle. That was hysterical too. I wonder how many fucking cars they went through, because that police car was going through terrain that police cars can't go through.
Yeah.
And it was a great shot when it finally like rolls over.
Yeah.
But then Stallone loses the bike and he's up in the woods. And then, then we get Karina coming in saying, you're going to need more body bags.
Yeah, isn't that broken? All right. So, in addition to the buddies we have, our friend who directed this and the friends we have in it, I remember being at a gas station once when I was like 17 years old and I'm filling up my truck. And on the other side of the pump, this car pulls up and this guy gets out and he's like, "Do you have to pay first?" And I'm looking and it's Troutman. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's Troutman asking me. And I'm like, yes, Colonel, you have to pay first. And he laughed. He's like, at ease.
Hi there, everybody. Voice actor Roger Craig Smith here to talk to you about NMOSD. It can paralyze you, it can blind you, it can even kill you in a matter of minutes, but we are very close to a cure. And with that cure could come a cure for cancer. So please go to the Guthrie Jackson Foundation and donate today. Appreciate it.